The astrology behind the extra super, November supermoon. November 14, 2016. Astrology by Crystal B. There is a big buzz in the air surrounding the November supermoon, which is being called an extra super full moon. It's time to supersize the full moon. Tons of media outlets, i.e., HuffPost, CNN, CNET, USA Today, National Geographic, Space.com, etc., are already talking about it, and I'm sure there will be a lot more buzz to come. Everyone agrees this month's full moon is going to be big, beautiful, and not to be missed, so get your plans ready. The reason behind all the hype is because this November supermoon is going to be the closest supermoon to the Earth since 1948. That was 68 years ago. If you end up missing the supersized view this go-round, you'll have to wait a mere 18 years, November 25, 2034, to get another chance. Make sure to check out the night sky on November 13, since that's the night you'll be able to see the moon best. Now that I've covered the size part, let's get to the November supermoon astrology part. The astrology of this full moon is what creates the buzz, in my astrological mind. Supermoons always create a buzz or high energy. Just think back to last month's supermoon that took place on October 16. Energy was buzzing around then, and quite a few people ended up with a story to tell as a result. I have no doubt that will be the case again, and maybe even in a more pronounced way, given that the moon will be so close to us. The moon clearly has something to say, and listening to her message will be important. Here's an excerpt from my November horoscopes full moon article. A question of, I have, versus, I desire, comes to the surface. It's time to get ready for more big reveals, decisions that have to be made, and events suddenly cropping up out of the blue. This full moon will take place in the sign of Taurus 22 degrees 38 and opposes the Sun in Scorpio. That means we're going to see and feel a balancing act between the need for security, Taurus, versus the desire, Scorpio, for something more. It's an interesting tug of war that doesn't come with an easy answer. This is especially the case because both of these signs are fixed in their ways. Neither wants to budge and compromise, which is always difficult. Of course, eventually, they give way, but never before making their message known. The Taurus side of the story will be urging us to stay in a place of stability and comfort. She's whispering, come over here where it's safe. You'll feel so warm and cozy with the blankets on. Taurus wants nothing to do with fears and repressive thoughts. She wants to relax, have no worries, and feel good. Pick me, she says, I'm the most practical choice. Scorpio, Taurus polar opposite, on the other hand, has something to say too. She's a little more daring, and sexy, in her approach. Her energy is all about desire and wants. Her voice whispers, it's okay to step outside the zone of safety. You know you want nothing more. She wants us to play with things that we suppress, like fear and desire. Scorpio isn't scared of the dark. She craves it and secretly enjoys pushing the envelope. Full moons are always times to close things out or take them to a new level. This one marks precisely that, in some facet of each of our lives. Important turning points will begin to surface in order to bring the moon's message to fruition.